Whenever it comes to pricing your lawn care business, knowing what not to do is many times just as important as knowing how to price your lawn care service. In our industry, I see certain myths that pop up over and over again regarding pricing your lawn care service. So in this video, I'm going to steer you clear of some of those myths so you'll have more money in your pocket at the end of 2020. Stay tuned. All right, guys, the first myth that I see over and over again regarding pricing your lawn care service is charging $1 a minute, okay? I don't know where this actually stemmed from, probably somewhere from like in the 80s or whatever, but look, like that is such outdated information, but for whatever reason, like that still gets put around in the YouTube community. It's still on lawn care forums that you should be charging $1 a minute for your services. Guys, that is absolutely horrible advice because you can be doing so much better than $1 a minute, and $1 a minute is not always applicable when it comes to pricing your lawn care service. So for example, you could do a yard that takes you 20 minutes to do, okay? But if you are charging $1 a minute, that means that you are charging $20 for that yard to go out there and do it. Like, that is absolutely terrible. Or let's say it takes you an entire hour to do a yard. That means that you are only getting $60 to do the yard. That type of pricing may have worked, way long ago, but guys, it is 2020, and for whatever reason, like that myth just absolutely needs to go away because it's not applicable to pretty much any market, okay? Like there's just too much fluctuation in pricing to just generically say, look at the yard and charge $1 a minute for your service. That is terrible advice. Stop doing that. Okay, the second mistake that I see a lot of people making is that they will get into a neighborhood and then to pick up additional work, to pick up additional neighbors' houses, they will discount their lawn care prices, okay? So let's say you have your original client in a neighborhood and you might be charging them $45 or $50 to do their yard, but you're thinking, hey, I'm already in the neighborhood. I'm going to go talk to some of these neighbors and I'm going to discount my price to get more work in the neighborhood. And while on the surface that may seem good, guys, it will 100% come back to bite you in the butt on the back end, okay? There's a lot of reasons that does not work. Number one is that whenever you lose your original client, you are going to be driving to this neighborhood and doing work at a discounted rate, okay? It does not make sense to go in and lower your prices just to get work and then do work at a discounted rate, especially whenever you end up losing this first client eventually, okay? Secondly is that neighbors talk, okay? And you are going to have a very difficult time explaining to your original client why you are charging them $50 to do their yard and you're charging their neighbor $35 to do their yard. And if you don't think that people talk about their lawn care service and their prices that they're paying, you're 100% wrong, because multiple times people will ask their neighbors, hey, how much does he charge you for hedge trimming because I need to get my bushes done? I just didn't know. I haven't talked to him yet. That happens all the time. And if you're charging one neighbor, $45 to do their bushes and you're doing somebody else for $20, because you're discounting your rate, guys, that is a huge mistake and it's going to lead to a bad relationship with your clients. Standardize your pricing and stop discounting your services just to pick up work. Okay, the third pricing mistake that I see whenever it comes to pricing your lawn care service is this normally comes from solo guys who will hire themselves out at a high hourly wage, okay? They may have come from a previous job where they're making 15, 18 bucks an hour, and they think, heck, I'm going to start my own lawn care business, and I'll just charge $25 an hour or $30 an hour to go out here and do this work. And again, on the surface, it may seem like a good idea, but guys, that is a terrible way to go out and run your business. If you do not have your prices up at the top end of your market, you are going to go out of business, okay? You cannot sustain doing work for that low of pay. And furthermore, the goal of a business owner is to get as high a price as possible for the services that they are performing, okay? And if you are go out and charging $25 and $30 an hour for your labor, guys, I am here to tell you, you are leaving a ton of money on the table just to gain additional work. it would be much wiser to do way less work and then have it way more profitable. But for whatever reason, like I just see it over and over again when solo guys will start their business and they'll go out and hire themselves out for $30, $35 an hour. And I'm here to tell you, you are leaving so much money on the table whenever you do that. Next pricing mistake that I see, and it kind of ties into point number 2, is not standardizing your pricing, okay? You know, at some yards you end up being profitable on, and then others you're not quite as profitable on, and you don't really have any idea why that is. It's because you have not developed a system for pricing your work. You don't know that this yard is 15,000 square feet of turf, and therefore you should be charging X amount of dollars for that service, okay? Pricing gets messed up, you're profitable in some yards, not profitable in other yards, and the way to fix that is to have a system that standardizes your pricing. Guys, if you want to know how to standardize your pricing, check out this video right here. It's gonna be super helpful for you in creating a cheat sheet for this year. Good luck, God bless.